joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And for the Detroit Pistons, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now, here's Siakam. And that one drops. Siakam's got a second bucket tonight.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the contest. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, well, they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Here's Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Siakam misses. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Back to Harris. Cunningham inside. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Now, here's Siakam. Driving inside. And Siakam throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
All alone.
Yeah, that's a good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. It's stolen by Cunningham. The drive by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
So fast the foot on the run. I see it. Okay.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. We've got 1:48 left in the first.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
And stolen by Siakam. Down low. It's stolen by Duren. Harris with it. Now guarded by Siakam. It's stolen by Cunningham. Fires the three. Up again. Control. The rebound and puts it back up and in. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
A different look here for Detroit. .110 left to play in the first quarter. Fires from the wing. Neesmith can't get it to go.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish it, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Impressive touch on the teardrop. Nembhard making it look easy.
Read a screen. Here's McCain. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Mathurin. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Pistons on top.
The Pistons 14.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
A nice shot by Huff. Huff's got his first points of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Over in the corner, Shepherd. So they take the lead. Shepherd's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
It's stolen by Nembhard. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Pass to Shepherd. Up top, Mathurin. To the paint. Here's Huff. Duren pulls it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Haliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
And Indiana making a change here. Pass to Ivey. Takes it inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Ivey's got his first 2 points.
And this is what you want Ivey doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. You guys?
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Pascal Siakam.
Basket counts. Ivy's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Siakam left side. Over Harris. Again, Indiana.
Really good work from the mid-range there. If you give Siakam room to shoot from that area of the floor, he's going to let it go and make most of it.
And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Over in the corner, Shepherd. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Siakam. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
Indiana trailing here. Pulls up on the wing. Thompson with the rebound. So it's Detroit now. Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Pacers ball. Halliburton on the wing. Sinks the triple. Halliburton's got 5 now.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
And Cunningham with the slam. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Halliburton converts inside.
Nice job capitalizing inside by Tyrese Halliburton. You know, he's capable of doing damage down there when given the opportunity.
Here's Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Pistons have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Boy, Siakam has been in attack mode, and it's paying off nicely for this offense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Sasser can't hit. Stolen away. In the corner, it's McCain. There's the drive. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 3. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run? Making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back seasons.
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion.
Back to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. A 3-pointer, no good. The Pistons trail it. Here's Ivy. And it's good for 2. Ivy's got 8 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas. This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
You know, we've seen Halliburton be elite for stretches in his career. Not at that level every night, but he's working on being more consistent, and I don't think it's far off for him.
Halliburton outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistent.
Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfish at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Pacers with the lead. Halliburton outside. And a foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Pulls up on the elbow. Duren pulls it in.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson inside. Another shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
It's a close game here in Indianapolis. Poke loose. Siakam outside. Detroit with the rebound. Robinson for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Quintman. In the corner, it's Robinson. McCain with the ball. Still scoreless.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Count it.
A bigger guy who moves really well and can make plays, part of what makes Siakam so dangerous on offense.
And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Nice move. And Siakam throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
you know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Count that bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Siakam. And the shot goes in. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half. Now McCain. Pass to Klintman. Here's Stewart. Just 5 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Detroit substitution. Paul Reed. Sasser.
Siakam outside. That will count. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Pascal Siakam get it.
45.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Driving in. Outside Mathurin. With the fadeaway. Siakam misses. Pistons trail by 6. Harris outside. Pass to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And it's Mathurin, top of the key. A shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Mathurin's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana. Back to Siakam. And there's the drive. And finished off by Siakam.
Timeout. That's why they call this man Spicy Pete. He's got a little nasty streak to him.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He knows every possession is critical now. The Pacers making a change here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Here's Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Halliburton. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Ivy. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Durant. Harris outside. The second chance effort. Cunningham. That one's off, but a great shooting night overall as he is 10 of 12, 83% from the floor. Halliburton inside the three-point line. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Harris, no good. Indiana leading by 5. Here's Halliburton. Off with the layup. Thompson inside. Cunningham. Duran. Another shot. Outside Cunningham. Drained from outside.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Nifty move. And they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
And that time also a missed shot.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And the jumper is good. Excellent transition play.
When you're considering who can get us some points right here, right now, Siakam often is top of mind.
Pulls it down. What an assist.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Outside Harris. .139 left in the fourth. Duren. Jackson with the rebound. Siakam. And there's the three.
A solid three-point shooter. Siakam forcing that defense to extend out on it.
Cunningham inside. Ivy fires. Buries the deep ball.
Calling for the ball and taking over. Ivy with great confidence in the game to back it up.
Here's Cunningham. Now Ivy. Now Duren. Oh, what a finish.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Siakam. Duren pulls it down. Ivy with it. Halliburton picks him up. Cunningham. With the drive.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton. Here's Siakam. And he can't stop the runners that misses. Duren. Good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.